had several requests to do a tutorial on how I played this song that I wrote for Justin Bieber. It never got released. I think it was called Don't Go Far. That's what people have called it. There's a little bit of a clip here from Justin Bieber's documentary on YouTube where he and Pooh Bear and Josh Goodwin are kind of working on it. And so you can see that right here.
Or is it, no, you'll be permanent in my life, right?
Yeah.
Let me get that. You'll be permanent in my life.
Permanent.
Always.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
Yeah, gone. Just gone.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, instead of gonna.
No, that's way cooler. Gone, cause he's gone's country.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take
Your place. Your place.
And so it was a track that I sent them, and I on all tracks that I write for anybody, any artist or producer, I will generally, like if it's for Justin, I'll put TS for JB in the title, which is Tom Strahle for Justin Bieber, in the title of the song. Then I'll put the date. I don't generally, with artists, I do not send anything that I've sent to anyone else. So I send the date. I put the date in there so so they know it's fresh. Well, when I look on the date of this file, it says 032919. That was about a month after we entered escrow on our house, and about 10 days before we took possession of the house. So it was a pretty crazy time. So I wrote this in our apartment building, and I was probably hoping it would be a big smash to pay off my house. It didn't happen. So I'm gonna show you what I did, and then I'm gonna also show you how I thought. And it was this guitar. Here's the original. And you can see it's only like about a minute long. I'm sure I was just thinking they were going to loop it, which is exactly what they did. It started, E minor is kind of one of my favorite keys to write in. I might write in F minor or F sharp and just capo. So the main reason is to have that low E if I need it. I didn't use it on this song. And I wanted that melody. So what's happening is I'm playing an E minor 7 chord at the 7th fret. I'll put diagrams in here so you can see it. And I'm just very common R&B thing that goes all the way back to Jimi Hendrix. I'm just hammering on my pinky here on that D note. So I'm hammering on from 7 to 10 and then playing it again. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just hit the single note coming off that. And then here's the interesting chord. So I've seen a couple people try to figure this out, and this chord just isn't a natural chord to play. I almost invented it for this song because I don't know that I've ever. It's technically could be called a C major 6 or C major 13, but basically it's got a C note, a B note, an E note, which is the 3rd, and then an A, which would be the 6th. So we have the root, the major 7th, the 3rd, and the 6th. So I played this chord a lot, but what I wanted was, I wanted that melody in there. But I also wanted that movement of that half step from C to B. So I had E minor, C major 13, and then just a simple B minor, and I'm probably just B minor 7, and I'm probably just barring all 6 strings. May not even have this finger on. No, I probably would, because I'm going to hit it with the top of my fingernails to kind of get that snare hit or whatever. And one of the things I do that you may not notice at first, but it's kind of a ghosting thing like drummers do. And but right before I hit that snare hit or that downbeat, I kind of lightly strum the strings with my thumb. I do that a lot, and my effort to make things more human and to have that ghosting thing, to make it more interesting. So you might hear that, and then I just go straight to an A minor 7 chord. So I'm just taking this B minor chord down to A minor. Okay, so E minor 7, here's the C. Again, it's, so it's on the bottom string, it's the 8th fret, and then skip a string, and then 9th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. And it's kind of a cool chord. I mean, I really wanted the 2 outside notes mostly, but the cool thing is that the middle 2 notes create a kind of an E minor, kind of pay tribute to the E minor chord, the key that we're in. And then I just go. Now here's another thing that I did that's just kind of interesting. I played basically a C triad with a D in the bass. That was a very common thing in the 70s during disco era to have. You could call this a D11 chord. I would call it a C over D. Whenever I hear that, I think of horn section from like Earth, Wind & Fire doing. So that's what I was playing there. I wanted this kind of chromatic movement back up to the E minor. And then I went to, very reminiscent of ETA, I went to the D sharp diminished chord. So this chord again is just middle 4 strings, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then the diminished chord is it'd be 6, 7, 5, 7, and then I'm right back to the top. And then I do the lick that I ended up doing, I think in ETA. It's cool. I like the way it kind of fades out. I don't pluck it again. I just play it once, and I'm just playing fifths. And fifths are great because you can move them all over the place. They're just power chords, but I'm playing, it's like a really high, teeny tiny power chord. And I'm sure that I messed up many times and had to start recording over again. But I really intentionally inserted that lick in there. And so that's basically the whole song. That's the whole thing. They looped that, I believe. I did one more thing on this recording. When I listened to it, I went the second time through the progression. Instead of doing this, I did this. So it sounded like this. So I don't ever hear, I mean, I kind of hear it actually in the documentary. I think I heard that lick, but I'm not really sure. It's really in the background. Hopefully that was helpful or fun. It gave you a little bit of an insight of how I think when I'm writing, and also maybe learned a new chord. It's a nice chord. All right. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I will hopefully do another video soon. I think I have a couple that I've done, but I haven't finished editing yet, so it takes me a while. But God bless you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.